custody of my 2 young children. Ignoring the signals of my body and jacked up on a quadruple espresso, a pint of ice cream, and a giant chocolate chip cookie, I would head into my night shifts. Then I would come home and get my children ready for school and hope to get a few hours sleep before I had to pick them up. Despite being a trained physician, I had no idea how to create health. One day, everything changed. I went from managing my life, sort of, to total physical and mental collapse. My incessant pushing through whatever life sent my way led to full-blown chronic fatigue syndrome. It was then that I finally had to deal with the choices I had made, the underlying beliefs and habits that no longer served me. Slowly, piece by piece, over a long period of time, I learned how to address the root causes of why I fell apart. First, I quit the emergency room. Then, I started slowing down, eliminating extraneous inputs, eating whole foods, doing meditation and yoga, waking and sleeping at regular times, and taking vitamins, minerals, and herbs to support my adrenal glands and build back my stress resilience. For the last 30 years, I have drawn from my own suffering and the lessons I've learned about how the body works and the science of creating health, and applied them to thousands of patients, helping millions more through my books, my podcast, The Doctor's Pharmacy, and social media, empowering them to learn the foundational skills of self-healing and self-care. It's still surprising to me how little we know about how our bodies function or how to properly operate them. In Powered by Me, Dr. Sangwan provides a hard-won roadmap for recovery from any stage of burnout and for building a life founded on a healthy body, mind, and spirit. Learning the operating manual for our bodies is not rocket science. In a step-by-step process of self-inquiry and simple self-care practices, Dr. Sangwan teaches us how to heal. This book is the medicine we need to build a healthy, happy life, healthier relationships, and a healthier world. Mark Hyman, MD, Senior Advisor at Cleveland Clinic Center for Functional Medicine and host of The Doctor's Pharmacy. Forward by James S. Gordon, MD. At the beginning of this energizing, inspiring, happily practical book, Neha Sangwan, MD, gives us a picture of herself 22 years ago, an overworked, undernourished, stressed-out internal medicine physician. Every day, she tells us, in the clean, clear language that makes Powered by Me so accessible, she pushed harder and faster, running headlong in the direction others wanted me to go. She came to realize she was burned out. The picture Neha paints is painfully familiar to physicians and other healthcare professionals, especially since COVID-19's tide of death and loss overwhelmed just about everyone working in healthcare. However, so many others easily recognize the phrase, pushing harder and running faster. I hear the refrain from people I work with everywhere. Unhappy high school students anxious about the future, frustrated police, fearful elected officials, rich people who have what appears to be too much, as well as poor people struggling to survive. Neha not only knows the symptoms, she has also risen to the challenge of dealing with one of burnout's most intimate causes, the inability of so many to recognize what is happening to us and to take charge of ourselves. Step by step, she helps us become aware of the hallmarks of burnout: physical and emotional exhaustion, depression and anger, cynicism and indifference. And she shows us how to regard these challenges as opportunities to recognize, embrace, and grow through and beyond. Neha reminds us that all aspects of our lives, physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual, are interconnected, and that her program for attending to and learning from each of these enhances our functioning and satisfaction in all of them. She guides us in enhancing the self-awareness that tells us